Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's happening?
What's up? Kevin James, thank you for joining us, sir.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Kevin's going to be at the Hanover Theater here in Worcester on November 11th and 12th, and big fans. And I think a bigger fan is my partner, Adam Webster, here.
Well, I'm told I look like you. We're both from Long Island.
That's
we
not
have
true.
that. But
not true.
So we know the television shows, the movies made you a household name, Kevin, but what is it about stand-up that brings you around the country to play a venue like this 2,300-seat Hanover Theater here in Worcester?
Hanover that theater is literally my favorite. It is.
Wow.
We went there once, and it went so well that we're thinking about doing our special there, and I think that's going to happen. I'm blown away by it. It was just an incredible audience, and we're hoping to have that magic again. That's where we're doing 2 shows there, and just looking forward to coming there.
That's spectacular.
That's incredible. But stand-up in general, when I hate to, spend other people's money, but it seems like you and Seinfeld and these folks don't have to come to the Hanover, but you do for the love of the craft.
Yeah. I mean, when you're doing stand-up, you want to set yourself up, to have the best conditions and from the sound to the seating, and it's a great theater.
I was talking to Paul Reiser recently, and there's another guy who's had great successes, and he said he comes back to stand-up because of the immediate reaction. Is that something that brings you back to?
Without a doubt. I mean, I've done. It's what started my career, and I've done it my whole career. And it's when you're doing a movie, it's great, and a TV show, it's great. When they come out, it's nice to see it. And even a TV show with a live audience is not like you can stop and do it again. Stand up, you don't. If you make a mistake or whatever, everything's there. It's live. It's the most intimate form for me, and I love it the most because it's just me.
I know in high school, in college, you played football. You were also a high school wrestler. But when I interviewed, I didn't realize this, WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley, he had mentioned that the two of you not only went to high school together on Long Island, but you were the number 1 wrestler on the high school team, and you beat him out.
Well, he was I don't know how much, it's weird, of a wrestler he was at that time, but I was a football player. I was not a wrestler. They needed a heavyweight, another heavyweight. They had Mick, but I think Mick was, I don't know if he had the experience at that time, so they brought me over, and I was a decent athlete, but I never really wrestled before. Me and him wrestled, and I think I was just stronger than him at the time, and I could, I did well, but man, what he did with his career, it's crazy.
A little bit.
I really enjoyed the short films or videos, whatever you want to call them, on YouTube.
Yeah.
I love the sound guy. Please tell me there's some kind of treatment for, I don't know, a movie, a show, maybe a longer feature, or maybe even just putting him in an entire movie would be fun if you could do that on YouTube.
We thought about that, but it's such a weird way. You have to get permission from every movie and all that stuff. Yeah. It would be tough to make a movie, I think. But we're actually we're definitely doing more sound guys for sure.
Excellent. And those short films, I would imagine that was just something to do when you couldn't do any kind of other work during the pandemic, right?
Exactly. We were on lockdown, and I had a bunch of talented guys, these directors that were kind of with me here, and we just started going, hey, let's go shoot some stuff, and we've been doing it ever since. And these guys have worked on my last 2 movies. The movie we just shot in Syracuse, and they did Home Team. They directed Home Team with me, and we're planning on doing much more YouTube stuff too, as well.
I just want to let people know that these aren't something he's doing on his iPhone. These are really great films where he's superimposed into movies. I got to tell you that Good Will Hunting one is just hilarious every time. It's so very good. So I'm glad there's more sound guy coming back.
That's the Canane family. That's the Canane brothers. They're really talented at doing it. So it's literally they take care of all that. It's not me. It's them. So they need the credit for that.
Kevin, when you're on stage Friday and Saturday, November 11th and 12th at the Hanover Theater in Worcester, what are some of the topics that are on your agenda these days? What are you talking about? What's on your mind?
It's what on everybody's mind. It's also not necessarily about current events. It's just about how I see the world, and I think a lot of people are going to see it the way I see it, and it's about having fun. We're just going to take a break from all the nonsense and just really just rip it up. That's it.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it, Kevin. Thanks a lot for joining us. Kevin James will be at the Hanover Theater here in Worcester, November 11th and 12th. Thank you so much. We're looking forward to seeing you.
In a Patriots jersey, right?
Oh yeah, you're going to be wearing a Patriots jersey, right? Yeah.
Hey, you guys have won so many. You guys, you don't need me to represent. You can represent.
How are the Jets looking this year?
I don't even want to say. I don't know. There's promise, but there's always, it's that fear. I'm worried.
Well, thanks a lot, Kevin. We appreciate it, man. We'll see you soon.
Guys.